Hey, YouTube people. So, today, I'm going to be talking about the current state of Battlefield. It seems that people are losing faith in this game. And I can't, I don't blame you. I really don't. But I want you to hear me out. Battlefield will be okay. Okay? It will be okay. Because, hear me out. When 2042 came out, that game came out like straight trash. It was very glitchy, very buggy. The maps were wide, open, and empty. And it was very disappointing. It was actually the first Battlefield that I didn't buy since Bad Company 2. Because the beta did not convince me. And so I waited for the game to come out, and when the game came out, it wasn't good. And it remained that way for a while. See, people talk about the maps being too small. Yeah, they're kind of small. But in retrospect, compared to games like Call of Duty, the maps in this really aren't that small, you know? But compared to other Battlefields, the maps in this are pretty small, I will say. But I feel like people tend to forget that Battlefields in the past had a share of close quarters maps, but those usually came out at a later point. To me, it seems to be the opposite. It seems to me that they released a lot of the smaller maps first on purpose, and that in time we're going to get those bigger maps, we're going to get the vibes that we seek. But I'm seeing a lot of people saying that they're not listening, they ain't doing nothing. And it's like, look, this game hasn't even been out a year yet, okay? And within the span of a few months, we have received RedSec, we received the Gauntlet mode, we received this map, we received the Eastwood map. There was the Ice Lock event, which some considered to be a little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed in that event. But I enjoyed it, I had fun. I do wish they chose a different map, but they didn't. They chose one of the more unpopular maps in the game. I don't think it's the worst map. The worst map in my opinion is Sobek City. That map is atrocious. Okay. A lot of people are starting to say that the future of this Battlefield lies in Season 2, and I think the game's population may depend on the Season 2, but I don't think the survivability of the game will depend on the release of Season 2, and because on how well 2042 recovered. Because what they did with 2042 is they listened. They did. They fixed some things remained the same on that end, but they listened. They changed the maps, they added more cover. Like, it was a big deal when that update was released, like people were talking about it, you know. So my point is I really, he got clipped there. I thought I had him. I think that pole right there blocked some shots. But they listened. They filled in the maps. They put in where the empty space was. They put in cover. They put in different buildings. They added depth to the maps. So they were no longer like these small or these big maps that really had no cover in between objectives. Changed. These maps, they tend to get congested very quick. This map, in my opinion, is like a medium-sized map. So I think this map gets a little too much hate. It is a very sniper-heavy map, and I think that's the way it's designed. But keep in mind that some games, like Battlefield 3, there was some DLC that came out for Battlefield 3 where it was very open, and you'd be getting sniped by a tank or something every time you spawned, you know, going to another objective. Kind of similar to this one. But to me, that's Battlefield. You're always going to be getting sniped from a hill, or half across the map, or a tower, or whatever. That's always going to happen. It seems to be the issue with this Battlefield is that a lot of people are doing it, and the maps are very medium and very congested. And so all those people who love sniping are being pushed into kind of like a funnel. And so you're just getting sniped all the time. And so these maps are designed to be chaotic, and I think you just need to be patient. And we received a lot of free content. Like, compare it to other games that have come out in the past couple of years. We've received a decent amount of free content in this game. Not a lot of free maps. The maps have been slow, but content. We received a lot of free skins. There's been events where we've gotten free XP tokens, free decals, stickers, and weapon skins. That's free stuff. I have received free character skins in the game for free. I just log in and there's a free skin. And then that skin pack will show up in the store. And it'll be cheaper because they already gave me a part of it for free. Now, you can say it's a sales tactic, and it definitely is. It's a smart sales tactic. But I got a whole entire character skin for free. Call of Duty doesn't really do that, unless it's on like special events. They don't really just hand out a whole character skin for free as a part of one of the cosmetic packs. It happened again to me today. I received a gun skin for free. So they are listening to the community, they see the community, and they show the community appreciation. So I really think that we need to be patient here and hold out for the next season. It's gonna be a couple weeks. It's gonna be a long couple weeks for some of us. Oh man, this guy hit me with his tank. Got me in the back. There, he's walking away with a. Oh, I ain't saying that. But I think if we just hold out a little bit longer, we will find ourselves basking in a fantastic game that has a lot of variety, but it's just taking some time. And the kind of people would say is excuse from the developers is that all the people went on vacation. And people are complaining, well, don't release a game when people go on vacation. I'm like, who doesn't go on vacation? Are you really hitting on people for going on vacation? Like, who doesn't go on vacation? Who doesn't go, who doesn't take time off from work? So, the fact that the people are taking time off from work, they go on vacation, means that the product they're going to get is going to be good because they ain't stressing, because they're getting vacation. So, look, I've been playing Battlefield for a long time, and to me it seems they are listening to the community. I'm even a part of the Discord, because I'm a part of the Battlefield Labs thing. So I see them, they talk to us, they hear us. I leave my comments in there. I don't really know if they see it themselves, but no, they reply to people. They let us know what updates come in, and they tell us, they talk to us, they know. Some of the skins that they released when the game came out, people didn't like, because the colors were too bright, and I didn't like them either. To be quite frank, I didn't like them either. But they listened to the community and they changed those skins, those character skins, and they came in with less bright colors and more quote-unquote grounded skins. So everyone is saying that the Battlefield's already dead and the developers, no, they're just looking for drama, because the evidence is there that they are listening and working on the game, and that they're not ignoring us. That things are getting fixed. It takes time, okay? People also forget that. It takes time. There's so much coding involved and whatever. The fact that me and this dude, AE8981886, the fact that me and him just had a little engagement there is a miracle in itself, because he could be in like Puerto Rico or like Madagascar or maybe even farther, like Australia. And the fact that me and him just had like an instant interaction on a single map like this is a miracle in itself. And so it takes time to do all the coding to make sure it works all right. So, yes, the game is in a bad state right now, but I don't think it's a terrible state either. I think it's in a state where it's in a stagnant state where we received a lot of this content. We received all these new modes, we received new maps, we received new cosmetics. The cosmetics in the store have been hot. I spent, a good amount of my gift cards on some of these skins this season. I don't care. They hot. They cool. So we're at a point now where that new stuff isn't happening. It stopped happening for a bit. You know, it's 2026. We're first week of 2026.
Enemy tank spotted!
And it's been a while since we've got a new map. It's been a while since we got like something specific. You know, there's new modes, the community modes from the portal, that Gibraltar something, that race with the RPGs, the Gibraltar. That is an event, but that was a community-made event. So even there, look at that, look at. They're advertising community-made events. They're listening to us. They're putting out what we like, what we make, and they're listening. I wouldn't be too surprised if the Gulf of Linden gets released this season. I wouldn't be surprised at all because that on the portal mode was a hit. A lot of people love playing on that map. I played a lot of hours on that map. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if they start releasing sections of the Warzone map, the Battle Royale map, as conquest modes. So just freebie, honestly, trust in the company. I think they're listening, and they're doing a better job than most devs. Let's be real here. Man, I'm seeing screenshots of devs playing the game, and it'll have the little titles will be unique to them only. That's a cool sight to see. Now I haven't interacted with any Dyson players yet, but they're playing the game itself, so they're either doing their job and they're working on or doing moderator type stuff, or they're just a couple dudes meeting up after work playing Battlefield. We don't know. But they're playing their own game. They're putting themselves in there. Seeing what's wrong, seeing what's right.
Thank you.
They're involved. So, with that said, I really think if we just took a breather and stopped telling ourselves the game is dying, because it's really not. 100,000 on people of Steam on loan, that's a decent amount of people. On a worldwide scale, that's kind of small. But 100,000, that's a decent amount for a game. That 100,000 is the people that are playing it, that have been playing it every day since the game came out. And now you got the Christmas folk, all the Christmas noobs. I've seen a lot of lower levels lately. So, hey, what do you do that for? Let's push this. I'm gonna take this with me. Kind of just got myself stuck in this situation here. Whew, good save. Let's take this point, fellas.
Let's go.
I'm locked in right now.
Take what you can carry.
Taking this objective, let's go.
Thank you. All right, let's take this objective.
Oh, damn.
Hostiles all over the place. Hang in there. Thanks.
Echo is being captured by hostiles.
Come on, let's take it.
Got spare ammo. Target down. Hold on.
Ah! Get pinned down there. Whew. Yeah, no, I got locked in there. Yeah, no. Battlefield will be okay.
Attack launched on Delta.
Enjoy the gameplay. They stormed Echo like crazy. Was holding it off there for a minute.
Objective Echo neutralized. Hostile forces are winning. We need to counter.
I need a fucking medic.
Hostiles still control more objectives. Let's regroup.
Fuck, need a medic. I need a defensive line in that position. Need a medic. Need a medic. I'm fucking hit! Let's get over here! Fucking hit!
We've begun our assault on Echo.
We need to defend and hold that position! Help! Need a medic! I need a fucking medic!
Be advised, Delta is under attack.
Fuck! Need a medic!
We need defensive support on a marked objective.
He was looking right at me. He like tucked himself away there.
Still being controlled by the enemy.
I need a medic!
He's not working. Find a way to win.
Need a medic!
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
I'm fucking hit!